Welcome everyone. We are live here at Temper Crypto TV. We are live this evening. We are back again with a bang. We talking so much news in the crypto space, blockchain space. We've got everything that you are looking for. We've got all the information that you want to hear. Welcome everyone. As you are coming, please do invite others, share this live broadcast to others. If you're watching from Facebook, please share this live broadcast, or if you're watching from YouTube, click the share button and send it to your friends. We are back. We are live here on the platform Empire Crypto TV. Welcome, everyone. You do not want to miss this one, guys. There's so much that you're going to learn. There's so much information that is going to be shared on this broadcast. You're gonna get into 2023 with all the tools, with all the skills, with all the information that you need to succeed in 2023 just by coming and listening. The guest that we're gonna be talking to tonight. So yes, everyone need to be here. Invite everyone, and of course, as you're coming through, guys, do say something on the comment section. Do tell us where you're watching this live broadcast from. Tell us your area, your place, your province, your country. If you're watching outside South Africa, mention your country. I understand there's some people from Brazil, people from Portugal, people from Botswana, people from Lesotho, all over the world. We are talking of a decentralized business here where you can get involved from everywhere, every corner of the world. You can get involved in this business. So do tell us where you're watching this live broadcast from, and let's greet one another on the comment section. It is the end of 2022. We are ending this year with a bang, with equipping you with this information that we want you to take it all the way to 2023. It's gonna be a powerful information. I suggest you take a pen and a paper, start writing down, start getting this information recorded somewhere so that you do not miss or you do not forget it. It's going to help you along the way. It's going to be your machine. It's going to be something that is going to help you along the way. Please help me welcome my leader here, the coach, one and himself, the person who's been in the industry for some time, not only being in the industry for some time, but is making an impact in this space. Is walking the talk, is making things happen. Please help me welcome our coach, Vengai. Vengai, how are you, sir?
Good, and you, man? Glad to be here. Glad to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me here, buddy.
Welcome. This is, I'm sure you've been here on this platform several times. And whenever you come to this platform, you leave people mesmerized. You leave people with something to talk about.
I'm glad I do that, man. You know, sometimes you just have to share what you share, and then you never know if it's gonna change somebody's life. I don't know.
Christoph, we are glad to have you here, and of course, I don't think I need you to introduce yourself. I believe everyone knows you in the industry, but there might be some people, one or two, who may not have seen you, or who may not have, who have seen you but not have gotten what you are doing in the space, or who are you. Just in brief, get us into the know of who you are.
Vengai Dzvedere, just like what is written there, that's my name. Been in the industry for crypto. I've lost a lot of money in the crypto space. Why did I lost money? Because we went with a blind eye. We didn't know what we were doing. But again, that made us to realize the mistakes that made me to be who I am today, Other people calls me the chairman. Other people calls me CEO. You know what a CEO means? Meaning to say I'm running something that I'm actually like the top guy in the cryptocurrency space, whereby I actually lead some people that I work with in the wage CEO, whereby I've got Dzvendaz Bitcoin Academy, where we have educated a number of people across the globe. That's Vengai Dzvedere.
Christopher, what introduction, straight to the point. This is Vengai Dzvedere, and he's here with us. He's one person, like I said earlier, is one person that is walking the talk, is one person that when we talk of industry leaders, he's a respected industry leader. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see people are still coming here and people are sharing their greetings on the comment section. Welcome, everyone. Do say something on the comment section. And don't forget, guys, to invite your friends. Share this live broadcast to all your friends, guys. Bring them here. Tell them we are live here. Tell them we are here with all the information that they are looking for. If people want to learn about crypto, if people want to understand about crypto, if people want to make a lot of money about crypto, this is the live broadcast where they have to come to, so that we move to 2023 together. We are a winning team. All right. Coach, let's talk about 2022.
Yeah.
It's been a tough year, I believe. Everyone is attesting to this. It's been a very difficult year. How did you manage to maneuver around in these tough conditions? I see you started a lot of projects, especially in 2022. This is where you are building harder and harder. How did you manage? How do you manage to maneuver around this tough condition?
So I can start by saying it's all about strategies, strategically. And I'm going to only talk about crypto. I'm not going to talk about the recession. I'm not going to talk about economic situations. I'll only talk about crypto because that's where I believe this is whereby we're going to have a financial stability, a classless society. So talking about crypto, we are in a moment whereby this moment many people are not realizing. We are in a moment whereby everybody is confused. I'm talking about 2022 as a whole. It's a year whereby everybody is confused. How are they confused? Because we are in that moment or that time whereby people are starting want to learn as well as making money at the same time, of which you can't mix those two things at the same time. People experienced the bull run last year. So they came in, you know about FOMO, they came into the cryptocurrency space. I'm left behind. What put many people is Bitcoin going to 1 million rands, going to $69,000. Put many people to say, I'm left behind, not knowing there was a time for preparation for that, like the time that we are right now. So many people started pouring in towards the end of the bull run, which took us to year 2022, whereby it started dropping like a huge drop. Whereby so now many people are thinking, no, I'm buying the bottom. Now it has bottomed, whereby it was around 40K, 30K. People started buying there, hoping that it's going to this other price. Whereby we had so many experts, like big experts in the world, whereby they were saying, no, BTC won't end in 2022, it will be $100,000. So people were misled. Hence, they didn't know how the market really works. So with me, how did I manage to maneuver? Education always the best. Telling people the reality. Just like if you see right now, if you see there's another field that came whereby people were told to say, BTC is going down to $1. What did we do? We said, no, guys, there's nothing like that. It's bottoming to go to 20K. That's how crypto works. It's preparing. We are in the bear market. That's how the bear market works, because crypto works in cycle. So many people were so confused. Other people sold their money in loss. So how am I maneuvering? I made money in 2021. I knew the bull market is coming back in 2018, 2019. You know for sure, my banner, that I was doing Facebook Lives. I was also here. Still remember my last Facebook Live, I gave a coin conversion that did 2,000% in that same week when I was here. Because we were preparing for something that was coming. So it's always about strategically going into it. So hence, you asking me, how did I manage to maneuver? I managed to maneuver because I prepared already. Hence, what I'm trying to say to you is, in cryptocurrency, you can make money in a short space of time, the money that you cannot finish in the rest of your life. That is, if you go into it having the time horizon. In cryptocurrency, you need to monitor what you call time horizon, which is timing, knowing how cryptocurrency works, which takes us to the cycles, the cycles that you need to push on. Hence again, I'm back to the 2018, 2019. It's the same time that I am right now, traveling, going all over city, all over Africa, soon to be all over the world, teaching people to say, no, this is how it works. I'm still using that money that I made back then. Yeah.
Great stuff. And also, whilst we're still talking about 2022, so much has happened, especially in the crypto space. We are in a bear market, and of course, there have been some factors behind the bear market. Factors like the Luna situation, the Ducon situation. What can you say about that situation? How did it affect the market? Do you think this bear market was actually the results of the Luna falling or the Luna massacre? What would you say?
So what happens when it comes to crypto, right? Like what I said, time horizon is always a big factor. We are in 2022, right? The next halving, when is it happening? 2024. So there is time to prepare. The projects that are being made right now, they are the solid projects of the coming bear market. So what happens with the projects? Yeah, there were so many factors. I'm going to touch on them. Let me just touch on Luna. So if you look at Luna, when was it created? You understand? You need to time when the project is created. Luna, it was a layer one project that was created for what is called to solve a certain problem that other blockchain projects were facing. So it was coming as like what can I say? Like it was like Solana coming as an Ethereum killer, meaning to say definitely with those projects they were making it for bull run. You understand? They were making it for bull run, knowing that they are going to make money for bull in the bull run. So having that situation, you know for sure now projects which are being made, they are not really to solve a problem, but they are there to make money, which is two things that you need to look at when you're looking at projects. There are projects which are being made to make money. There are projects which are being made to solve a problem in the industry. You understand? So this bear market that we are right now is taking out what we call fake projects. You understand? There were projects which are not built with a mission or a possible way to say this is a project we want it to be there. Because if Luna had made it in this bear market, it have passed the test. You understand? Because it was made for the bull market. It experienced only bull market, one bull market. It never experienced a bear market. Hence, the bear market is the time whereby projects get strengthened. They are tested. They go through a lot. So if they pass all the projects which are passing right now, they're the projects that can make you money. If we go back to Ethereum, 2015, 2016, right? How much was it? Around 15 cents. When it was created 2017, it was its first bull market. What did it do? Boom, it went up to 18,000 rands. Then boom, bear market came 2018, 2019. Ethereum went to the bottom. But this is whereby our guy, this guy which people say is useless. What's his name? I'm forgetting. The guy for Ethereum. He started developing Ethereum 2.0. He started developing. He started moving like Ethereum. They were working on it. Yes, we were saying, guys, this project is going to make it. This project is going to do very well. Hence, the next bull market came. What did it do? Almost $5,000. That's the way it went. So what is going to happen on the next bull market that is coming? You're not going to see it less than $17,000, probably around $30,000. talking about Ethereum on its own, because it's a solid project that was created for a certain purpose in the cryptocurrency space. Hence, we've got other projects like Luna, which are coming to compete. You can't compete with the father of blockchains. You can't compete with something that gave you the authority to come into the cryptocurrency space. You get what I'm saying? You can't. Hence, that hype, when a project is being said, is coming to compete with this project, it's get hyped. So you need to be careful of that hype. That hype can take you up 10,000%, but can take you down like everything. You go to zero. So that's what happened with those projects. So with where we are right now, we have so many factors, which is something that many people doesn't understand, which is part of crypto. Those things we need to face them. If we don't face them, then there's no crypto. Crypto needs to bottom. Crypto, like people are talking about field. That's what makes crypto solid. This is where you create your fortune. This is where you create wealth. So if you hate a bear market, then you don't know crypto. If you hate a bear market, then you're not going to make it. If you hate bear market, then you're going to lose money, because you're gonna start buying those projects which are being hyped, and then you think they will just keep going up, not knowing that they're gonna go down.
That's a powerful information that you mentioned. You've just said something valid. You said there are projects that are created for a bull market. And
Yes.
of course, after the bull market, they are bound to disappear. That's another statement that we need to be very careful, and that's a valid point.
What's their bear right? So we've got projects that are created for bull market, right? And remember, I said there are projects that are created just to make money only. So you need to be careful. And then during the bull market, we now have got the projects which are also being created during the bull market. What are they being created for? To make money. Look what with all the meme coins. And then the 2017 bull market, look at all the ICOs. The coming bull market as well, we're gonna have the projects that will be created during that time. But again, we've got projects that are being created now, which you need. It's all about time horizon that I mentioned about. You get it? And understanding the projects.
There was a coin, I forgot the name, but you are the person that you pioneered. After the ICO, it was
BitConnect.
BitConnect. No,
Yeah.
BitConnect. No. It was a valid coin started by the guys from Cape Town. The one that was started from bottom, went to $30,000 I think. It went high. What coin was that?
I'm actually forgetting the name. I'm actually also forgetting the name.
But you were the pioneer. You were the person that you were actually promoting. It did well apparently. It's not like it's a negative actually thing. It's a positive. It was started by the guys from Cape Town, and it was in the global space. It did well until they gave up the project. I think this year they gave up the project this year. When Solana also was having a little bit of some problems beginning of this year. No, great stuff. The other question is still on the bear market and 2022 things happening. We see SBF and then FTX. What do you think transpired there? Because we thought it was a great project. We thought the guy was genuine, SPF was genuine. Who do we trust now if guys who we're looking up to do such things behind the scenes?
So if I look at that issue, so many people are getting the misconceptions, but it's not like to say I'm getting it right. One thing that I want to ask you, my brother, how do you make the law when criminals are making the law? How do we do that? How are we going to control crime when criminals are making the law? You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to crypto, we don't know who to trust, but there's one thing that I want to mention. We don't know if the guy got greedy to us, we are all saying he got greedy. But if you look deep into the issue, there were so many politicians, businessmen, big ones in the world, behind and invested a lot of billions. Did you see what Elon Musk has just said recently? He talked about the guy funding another big political party with $1 billion. So there's a lot that is happening with that issue. How do you know if he was not sabotaged? You understand? How do you know? Yes, many people can say, because that exchange, to me, I can't really say he got greedy. It's things that probably might happen. Things can go wrong. Because if you look the way he was building that guy, FTX was becoming big, probably almost overtaking Binance. That was the second biggest exchanger from Binance. But when was it created? There are so many issues which are happening with that. But again, you know Mabena for sure to say that's part of crypto. Every exchanger has faced that. Look at Binance. Binance suffered a lot. Look at OKEX. OKEX, they even arrested them when we were like saying, no, now we're in bull market. You get what I'm saying? So many people when they see many people when they see these things, they don't understand. They'll say, no, our money is gone. And I said, we are in a difficult situation whereby Africa is trying to learn crypto, hence trying also to make money. Chasing two things at the same time. You need to chase one thing first. Of which the opportunity of chasing one thing first is during this bear market where you prepare and have most of the time. So the FTX issue is part of crypto. It's like it's normal. Look back then in 2013, 2015, did you see what China did? China shut down everything. And then everybody was like, crypto is dead. What we are facing right now is nothing than what we faced back then. But only that people doesn't know. That field is part of crypto. It's strengthening it. It's making it stronger. You get it? That's what I can say.
No, that's true, because when you look into the history of the crypto space, there has been some trial and tribulations along the way, along the years. We have seen China banning crypto. We've seen other states. Bitcoin has been through a lot. Crypto on its own has been through a lot over the years. But someone coming in today and seeing all these things happening, they might get that fright and think, oh, no, what? These are too much problems in the crypto space. But we've been there. We've been through that.
Which is why we need the education. Yeah, which is why we need the education. People doesn't have the education. So if we get the education, looking at the history, looking where we are going, guys, crypto is going to create a classless society. It have created it already. You know, Mabena. You and me, we know each other for some time. We were not like this. Even you, I saw you gaining some weight. You were not like this. You understand? It's crypto. You get out. Yeah, man. Like,
yeah. Christoph, we are live here at Temper Crypto TV. Guys, do not forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Go to Empire Crypto TV and subscribe. We always live with such leaders like Vengai today. We always educating people, showing people the way, how it's done. And of course, stay with us till the end. We're going to give you some good projects that are going to take you to 2023. In the next bull run, the projects that are going to make you a lot of money, millions. So you are a millionaire in waiting as you are here. So brace yourself. You're going to get some good information towards the end of this live broadcast. And of course, you can still invite your friends. Please share this live broadcast to your friends so that when they watch here, they can also become millionaires just like you, just like yourself. All right. Thank you. Then there was Metaverse. There was a lot of information talk about Metaverse when Facebook was changing the name from Facebook to Meta. There was so much hype about Metaverse. Is it still there? Are people still building? Are you involved with your projects as well? How do you get involved yourself? How are you getting involved, so to say, rather?
So actually, like, the crypto space, it's innovation. It's all about innovation, the world that we are right now. Whether you like it or not, we're going to a digital world, a world whereby almost everybody is equal. So talking about the metaverse, it's something that is just new, that came and got introduced. When it was introduced, it got hyped. So you just mentioned a good thing. It got hyped. So when something got hyped, what happens? It goes down, isn't it? So if you look at the metaverse project, now it came first as projects. But what made that possible is the NFTs. Do you doubt the NFTs? NFTs have taken over. So with the way we are going, the metaverse definitely have taken over already, but many people doesn't know. You understand? So where we are going, the metaverse, to me, it's a digital world that we are getting prepared to. So cryptocurrency have met internet to create a digital world, hence a classless society whereby everybody is equal. So yes, the metaverse is this. You have seen so many artists already. They're already performing on the metaverse. So we can't doubt it. It's something that early adopters gonna benefit much. Look at this Facebook that you're talking about, metaverse. When we signed up back then, 2011, 2000 and something, remember back then, 2002, I think so. Was it that popular? No. To me, I was saying I'm looking for my friends that I schooled with. I didn't know that it's gonna make me money. It's gonna be an advertising platform. It's gonna be a place whereby everybody will be meeting in the world. It's gonna be a place whereby many people, many socialize. Now we've got what it calls a part of celebrities we call socialize. Those which are based on just Facebook doing whatever they are doing to get paid. I'm now an end user. Hence, it moved to the name Metaverse. But now, to me, Facebook and something moving to the name Metaverse, this is nothing. The real Metaverse is now already there, which is the digital world. Look around the news. Look at Samsung. Look at Apple. Look at everybody moving to the metaverse and adopting them. MTN. We're talking about MTN here in South Africa and Nedbank here in South Africa. They've acquired their land. What is it called? Ubuntu land. They've acquired their metaverse. They're getting prepared. So this is whereby you were talking about projects. Look what happened with Send. Look what happened with Mana. Look what happened with Flow. You're not going to do anything without those projects. Those are the projects that are going to make the most money out of the pockets of people. Because they gave you a warning, a hype, it was a warning to say, hey, watch out, we're coming. So what you need to do when it comes to crypto, look where, it's always like, look where the world is going, invest where the world is going. So in crypto, look where the innovation is taking place and invest where the innovation is taking place. That's what you need to do. So metaverse, you can't. I'm also involved in the metaverse right now. We're going to build, I didn't want to talk about this, you understand? I don't like to talk about myself. I don't want to talk about my project because I feel like people think I'm convenient. I want people to do research. So we're actually building our own metaverse through BFT, our own metaverse whereby you're going to go climb Kilimanjaro, Table Mountain, creating your own metaverse whereby you're going to have your own, what is called, white people coming to visit, what is it called, coming to visit Africa just for wildlife. Everybody wants Africa, you understand? So we're already developing our metaverse already, probably it's a quarter away because we're busy with something that we're building as well. So yes, I'm involved into that. I want to see our artists being on the NFT marketplace, marketing all over the world. I want to see our artists and our own people in Africa being participating in that metaverse, not for us to be end users. Recently, people attended what is called, did you see the, what is called, we were watching Snoop Dogg and Eminem performing on the metaverse. They were at their place, they're at their house. Recently, we paid tickets for Justin Bieber to watch. We're in the metaverse. I also participated. I felt like I'm there. You understand? Not that I felt like I was there, I was actually there. Only that, there are some things that we need to do physically. Those ones you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Great stuff. And someone might ask that your projects, BFT, they are more involved in the NFT space, in the metaverse space. In the past, looking at blockchain, coming of blockchain, crypto, we have seen some projects like ICOs. We've seen
Yeah.
ICOs getting the
Mm,
hype. We've seen the DeFi getting the
mhm,
hype,
mhm.
Metaverse, NFTs. But some of those, like ICOs, they've now gone away. You know, they've now
Yeah.
gone away. Not for
Yeah.
good, of course, they've been rebranded, ITOs and stuff, you
Mhm,
know, they've been evolved. So,
mhm.
are you not also in a situation where you feel like the industry might move away from where you are, and then you are left where you are while the industry is gone?
So when you're creating projects, it's about you look what's trending, you look in the innovation. So NFTs, metaverse, is something that you asked me, do you believe in it? It's something that you haven't yet what is called you haven't yet been implemented out there. So if you look at ICOs, let me show you something, right? Like what we talked about time horizon in cryptocurrency. So 2017, it was a bull run, right? Ethereum blockchain was created to introduce to people to say, hey, Mabena, you can be able to create your own project through Ethereum blockchain. Hence, the people started creating projects. And I'm going to use BNB as an example. This is when BNB, Binance Coin, was created. It was nothing. It came as an ICO. But with it right now, Mabena, where is it? It have adapted and adopted the technology, moving with the technology, just like what Ethereum is doing. It moved from proof of proof of work to proof of stake. They are busy right now moving to what? To what is it called? They are moving to layer one. They're also part of the layer one because they will fail. If you don't innovate, you will fail. So when it comes to white paper of a project, you innovate. White paper actually you implement and do other new things according to the situation, according to how the world is existing. You can't keep using firewood when there's now electricity. You get it? Yeah.
So you evolved according to times and according to the
Yeah.
industry. Keep on
Yeah.
evolving. All
Yeah.
right, no great stuff. What do you say about regulation? There's been a talk of a regulation ever since. I would say there's been some people in favor of regulation of the crypto space. Some say if the crypto space is regulated, then that stops or it's actually limit itself. It discredited from being a decentralized industry. Some say regulation is much needed so that it can give the institutional investors so much trust to this industry, so that so much money can pour into this industry. What do you say yourself? Do we need regulation in this space?
One thing that I can tell you, that thing called Bitcoin, and then I'll say crypto, that thing is stubborn, my brother. That thing is very, very stubborn. You never plan ahead of it. To me, crypto has been regulated long back, but the taxation or the way to go into people's pockets through crypto, they failed. Hence now they are formally coming out. They formally coming out. I don't want to lie to you. This is whereby I'm going to give a warning to people to say this coming bull market is your last chance to make $1 million. It's your last chance to make $1 billion. If you don't do it on this one, it's going to be tough. Because right now, probably Wengi and Mabena to be hosting this, him asking me, we need some paperwork. We get together. You know how it is. So with the what happened here? Let me just come there. I don't know what. Okay, great. I'm back. So with this regulation, to me, it's a fundamental. For now, it's a fundamental, my brother. We need it because it's going to allow those people who are in location, those people who were denying, to come to be part of crypto. So the adoption that is happening, look at the financial institutions, what they are doing right now. So imagine if the government come in, government give authority to everybody, poor and rich people, to actually participate into something. So this coming forward is going to be amazing. So yes, we need it. We definitely need it. Because in a way, cryptocurrency is uncontrollable. Bitcoin is very stubborn. That's one thing. If you look at the mechanism that you've done. Because you still remember, back then we had the pastors, all the pastors, what were they saying? this is Satanist. You still remember? But now, yeah, you understand what I'm saying? But now we have got, because this is part of adoption. Guys, you need to understand this. This is part of adoption. This is a big pastors are a big fundamental in the crypto space. Because the moment this started came, look at Hubert Angel when he talked about the metaverse. People started sharing. Look, we had an oracle pastor from Namibia. You understand? Like now we've got crypto oracle pastors. The moment a pastor says to their people, I'm doing Bitcoin, that's what people say, or I'm doing this, I'm in crypto oracle, this and that, the whole congregation goes into the crypto. So church pastors have contributed already, and it's going to be a big adoption, because to them now, it's no longer a Satanist, it's now innovation. Somewhere it's not innovation, it's a way of making money. They are not yet open-minded to really understand what it is.
We are live here at Tempa Crypto TV. We are live with our coach Vengai here. He's sharing with us some insights, deep insights about this industry, about this market. And of course, we want you to be well empowered going through to 2023. We want you to have all the tools necessary to carry you through, not only to take you to 2023. We want you to touch your first million. We want you to make your first million in the next bull run. In 2023, we want you to make a lot of money. So bear with us, be with us. Please ask some questions on the comment section so that we can respond to your questions. If you've got something that you want to understand, something that you want to know, we are here. We are at your service. And of course, give us your ears. Lita, what are you busy with at this point in time? I see you are traveling throughout Africa. You are going everywhere. You are educating people. You are touching a lot of lives. I see you holding meetings with some big business people. You holding some conferences with ordinary people. What exactly are you doing? What are you busy with at this point in time? Can you
what I'm doing right now is something, it's a mission that I started back then. I told you back then. So we want to do away with poverty. You understand? How are we going to do away with poverty? God bless us with crypto, which nobody can be able to control, whereby we can have a 16-year-old saying, I'm a millionaire, probably a 14-year-old saying, I'm a millionaire, which is the first ever thing that wasn't happening back then. But how are we going to do this? First of all, we need to educate people so that they avoid losing money with crypto. When we avoid losing money with crypto, then we move to say, this is how we can be able to make money with crypto. So that's part of the business that's part of the program that I'm also doing to educate Africa. We can take it for granted, but there are so many people out there who really doesn't know, who are still being sent email to say, you have received the 5 BTC, click this email so that you, man, they're there. They're still doing that, you understand? So if we don't go and educate them, Africa will still be poor, you understand? Also, the other thing that I'm trying to do is to put everybody together. I know I'm nobody, but I'm putting everybody together to say, hey, Botswana, you are my sister, you are my brother, we are together. Look at this. If we do this together, because if you look at this, Mabena, how many networks right now which are speculating, actually, which were there last year, which are gone? There are so many, isn't it? But if we had to put our minds together, go into one network, just one network on its own, because those people, they made that network to take money from us. That's a fact, don't deny it. You understand? We would have gone all out in that network and take money out of it, other than competing, fighting with each other, saying this is better than this one, once we are all fighting to focus on fighting. What about crypto enthusiasts? Crypto enthusiasts, they are supposed to teach people to make money with crypto, not to lead people to lose money with crypto. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if we put our minds together, then we can avoid that. We go in together in the same thing, and then we're able to make money. So with me, I'm trying to educate Africa and trying to make everybody to be on board to say, hey, Africa, come. We've been being used for some time, and then we blame each other because we didn't know what is crypto. We didn't know what is Bitcoin. This is what is making us. Some of us, or some of you, probably you, Magena, we are no longer talking to your relatives because of this crypto. You understand? So we want to avoid that. This is why, yeah, man, I've been hosting meetings with very big people, some of them billionaires, trillionaires. I was like, hey, can I be there another day? Because I know I only have 10 rand. You get what I'm saying? Can my 10 rand also take me there? But when I'm with them, yeah, I'm just chilling, making them think I'm also part of them. But in my mind, I know I'm not. You understand? So hence I'm trying to put Africa together, saying, guys, look at this. We can be able to do it together. You get it? Yeah. That's what I'm busy with. Also, the main thing that I'm busy with, we have created our project that we wanted not to show the powers or the muscles, but to us to be part of the innovation, for us to be part of the world, for people to always also know us. Not that we go to World Cup, we're always kicked out. Anything that we do, we are not part of it. So we created the BFT, the project, to be part of what? To be part of the world, to say, no, we're part of innovation as well. We put our minds together, we can. So I'm going to every country, which is the first ever CEO that have done that, probably except to see that. That the CEO creates a project, go and engage with his people, with the people, to say, this is what I'm trying to do, this is this. You can have my number to call me to say, Rengi, today BFT is down with 10%. What is happening? Are you the one who's taking our money? You get what I'm saying? Or BFT is gone with 100%. What is happening? Do you get what I'm saying? It's gone with 100%. Can I take my money? Hey, no, you can't take, because we're planning to take BFT to $10, to $25, to this amount. So I'm busy right now. I want to put Africa together on the BFT for us to focus on one thing. For BFT to be an African Bitcoin, we can be the African Bitcoin, because if you look at statistics, Africa, we are almost right now number one in the adoption of crypto. So we are the ones who is making that price of Bitcoin not to go down. So why can't we do it on our own?
Tell us about BFT. I remember you launched BFT around April this year, if not mistaken. And of course, I'll say, well done on the project. Well done. We have done so well. There was at some point, not there was, even now, my Facebook, everyone who's on Facebook is talking about BFT.
Which was the mission, you understand? Which was the mission, and the mission is not complete. The mission is like, it's not complete yet. So when it comes to BFT, we launched it in April. So many people were like, oh, look at this slim, tall guy. What is he trying to do? You understand? Not believing in ourselves on our own. Because somebody knows that we can't be able to buy a cold drink because he doesn't have that money. It doesn't mean we can't innovate. You understand? This is where I'm saying we have got the powers, over the muscle to do what we can be able to do. So with BFT, it's been a success. It's a project that even me, I was surprised to say, God, what are you trying to do? God, what are you trying to show me? What are you trying? Is this really you? Because I didn't believe it. So many people made millions. As we are speaking right now, the way BFT project has performed up to now is out of the world. How it's holding the price and everything is out of the world. BFT is now part of the crypto. So if it's now part of the crypto, meaning to say people who are in Europe who are holding BFT, who are in South America who are holding BFT, who are in Asia who are holding BFT, they know BFT is from Africa, and we are now part of the world. And with that project, we haven't yet started, and we are overhead. We are ahead of our roadmap. We're doing amazing things. That's what I can say. If we fail, yes, we fail. But to me, we don't have a room of failure. Many people misunderstood it. They thought it's just one coin, a project that has been created to make money. No, it didn't been created to make money. It's a project that has been created to create wealth, to change the narrative of Africa, to show Africa that Africa, you can have a share in the world that you were not being given. You were being given 1% and 99% was taken. No, It's not that's not what it's supposed to be. We run the world. We are the oil of the world. We are the owners of the world. Because anything for the world to run is us. For people to be healed in hospitals, we are the nurses, we are the doctors. For people to learn to have the education, we are the teachers all over the world. For people to be saved in the restaurants, we are the waiters. We need to wake up. Hence the BFT projects. Hence everybody's talking about the BFT right now. When I talk about BFT, I get emotional. That's one thing that I can tell you, Mapena, because I know what we're building. I can't say I know what we are building. I know what I'm building. And then with other people, we've come on board to believe now we know what we are building.
We spoke earlier about projects being created for a specific purpose. Mostly, some they're created for the bull market, some they're created to make money at a certain point in time. How about BFT? Where does it fit?
I saw,
and what's the future of BFT?
I saw poverty in Africa. I saw people taking advantage of Africa. Hence, I said, want to change the narrative for Africa. We look at some of the videos, how people talk about us, how they talk about us like we don't survive, like we are not people. You understand? We want to cater, we want to take away the poverty. But how are we going to take it if we put our minds together? Yes, I can have what is called, I can have the minds to say this is the way that we want to go. But if we don't come on board, we'll remain poor. So to me, it's all about changing the narrative of Africa. That's the solution. That's the problem that I saw. Hence, the solution that I provided is the BFT to change the narrative of Africa, to give Africa a muscle, to say, no, we're part of the world. We can also command the world. Not that only when CZ or when Elon Musk or when Donald Trump says BTC is a trash, then it goes down. We also supposed to have those powers that if Vengai says BTC is going to go to 100K, it will go there. People will start buying it. And the BFT is going to give us that power.
So BFT is created for long term. It's a project that is here to stay and is solving some specific problems in the ecosystem. So you assure us that it's a long-term project.
It's a lifetime project. It's a lifetime project. I'm not looking, those ones who are looking for quick flip, making money, you're at the wrong place when you're looking at BFT. With BFT, we're looking at years to come. This is whereby we can actually say, oh, wow, I didn't know that this person can become a billionaire in dollars. That's BFT. It's a long-term project, something that we are not even quarter away of building it. With the things, if you look at the roadmap, we are not even a quarter away. You understand? Like what I said, Metaverse. The Metaverse is coming. And what am I doing with the Metaverse? I'm going to launch it in Nigeria. Why am I doing that? BFT was launched in South Africa. It's a South African project, isn't it? That's what many people thought. NFT marketplace, we launched it in Zimbabwe. Now the Metaverse, we're going to launch it somewhere. This coming week, I'm going to be in Botswana. What are we doing? Engaging with the artists. They wanted to hire somebody from USA. Come on, why do you want to hire somebody from USA to teach you about NFTs when somebody, your son of the soil, is here? We need to believe in ourselves. So BFT is an African project. But when we say it's an African project, many people are mistaken that. Cryptocurrency is a world currency. BFT is a world currency, but created in Africa. Hence, we say it's an African project. Yes.
All right. I caught a glimpse that the project is also having a staking feature. Tell us about the staking feature as well, so that people can understand, because I see everywhere, so it's everywhere on social platforms. But here we are with the founder here. Let us know. Let us hear from the horse's mouth.
So, like what I said, BFT was created to change the narrative, to change people's lives. So when we look at staking this way, people need to understand staking and what's the reasons for staking. So yes, I can say the staking platform is live, but before the staking platform came, when you launched the project, whenever these transactions happens, Whether you're buying or selling crypto, there's fees that are taken by exchanges. Also, we took those fees to say these fees, they're supposed to go back to the community that is holding BFT, whereby there's 4% tax whether you when you buy or when you are selling, and that there's a 1% that is distributed to the people who are holding. This is whereby, because what I was trying to do to create passive income. It will make sense as we go. You get it? We're trying to create passive income to people. And then the other 1% is going to the orphanage. Right now, you're going to see so many orphanages in every African country coming from BFT, because there's 1% that is going to a wallet for orphanages for every African countries. The BFT was not created to make somebody rich, but to change the African lives. You understand? So when it comes now, we went to staking. Already we've got another passive income, whereby we've got 1% distributed to people. Now we moved to staking. The staking, you're going to stake your coins, because remember, it's a long-term project. You're going to stake your profit, your BFT, and then every day you are earning a certain percentage. I saw some people who staked yesterday, they already got 5,000 BFT. Some of them 700,000 BFT because they staked yesterday. The staking platform went live yesterday. So we're trying to create passive income for everybody. Also, you know the advantages of staking, especially when you stake when the project is still at a low price like this. You get more coins that you are collecting to hold, other than BTC. Right now, if you go and stake BTC, what are you getting? Almost nothing, because they are telling you that in a year you're getting about 3% to 6%. But if you calculate 3% of BFT, it's going to be a huge number of BFTs that you are creating. And then, boom, you wait for BFT to go to $1. You wait for BFT to go to $10. That theory of calculating the market cap and the supply, that theory doesn't work. How much is the supply for Ethereum? Unlimited, isn't it? But how much the price it is today? And it even went up to $5,000. Because I heard some people were saying, no, BFT, for it to go to $1, you need to calculate this and this. No, it doesn't work that way. It's about the adoption. It's about the community. It's about community. It's about what you are doing in the project. Because right now, I think you saw about one of the biggest use cases. Do you know we are the final game for the World Cup? BFT is gonna help to place, validate, and to take out the results of the betting of the final World Cup. Guys, we're making some moves, and the company is called Blockbet, which is based in India. You know how much the population that is in India. So they're going to be using BFT even on their staking platforms and everything. They're building their DeFi as well. So there are so many things that are happening. I can only announce this one. I can't announce other partnerships that are coming because they are surprises. I don't know if you answered.
Great stuff. We are live here at Empire Crypto TV. So much is being shared here, guys. I'm not sure if you are listening. I'm not sure if you are learning. I'm not sure if you are open to learn. This information is powerful, and this information is going to help you. Please do not forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Go to Empire Crypto TV and subscribe. Click the notification button so that whenever we have live shows like this one, you get a notification and then you hop in. Thank you so much, guys. Right, Lita.
Yeah, man.
2023 is already been predicted by the top analysts as the recession year.
Yes.
Do you feel the same? When do you think the current bear market is going to end? Are we still going to be in a bear market towards 2023, 2024, until maybe the bull market starts coming up in 2024, 2025? When do you think this bear market is going to leave us?
So if you look at this, it's a lie if somebody tells you that the bear market, no one knows when to what bottom does the bear market goes up to. Nobody knows to what extent does the bull market goes up to. But again, fundamentally and technically, if we mix them, we can see probably to say, oh, wow, by March, we've got a bit of a market relief. But when we get to that March, when we've got that market relief now we analyze again to say this by this time frame we can see it going there. Because next year definitely it's a year for people to prepare. You understand? It's for people to prepare because so many people now they're just knowing bull run, they don't know what it is. So many people will be buying in probably by towards end. You understand? So we can't really say, but we are almost. I can actually ask you a question to say, what if this is the last bottom? Because if you see them provoking Binance, to me, it's almost the end of the last dip. We are almost going to the last dip. Where does the last dip is going to take us? 12K, 14K, probably $9,800 BTC. But it's not going to stay there. It will be what I call myself a dedicated bound, whereby you say, it went to 9,800, it went to 12,000 because you were not aware. You get what I'm saying? So the bear market, we're still in it, because remember BTC was predicted 100K by almost everybody by this December, which became a lie. I was also there to say, no, guys, it's going to be a bear market. It's not going to be there. BTC will be playing around the 20th. Yeah, I was wrong, but I was almost correct. But who did listen to me, Mabena? Nobody. But those ones, they've got money, many people listen to them, and they are disappointed. Right now, if you see, we've got the field for BTC. That just happened for Binance. That just happened 3 days back. What did people say? Again, BTC is going to $1. What happened today? CPA data came out positive, and crypto went up. People need to understand how cryptocurrency works. We still don't understand how crypto works. We still need to learn more. So, with the question of bear market, yeah, we're still we are still in the bear market, but somewhere we might be light as well. We're now resting against time for us to collect. Because probably this time, rather than last year it came late, this time it might come earlier. Why? The financial institutions, my brother, financial institution is pouring money. Did you see there's another time when I posted 255,000 BTC were bought in one day, but BTC didn't move? That's a big warning. It's like a whale that swallowed that what is called all those BTC, and it's gonna go and spit it in the middle of the sea to feed all other sharks or all other fish that are in the sea. That is what is happening right now. So people need to really understand. So you think those BTC which are being bought, what is called this country where they're buying BTC, one BTC every day? Why is it not making a move? Why is it not making any difference in the market? What's coming is gonna be massive. Yeah.
Coach, millionaires, billionaires, looking in history, when there is blood on the street, when there is a disaster in the economy, that's when millionaires and billionaires are born. Looking back into the history, not only in the crypto space, looking in the other markets like the stock market, when there is a disaster, people tend to scatter away. And then there are those people who have got an eye of an eagle, who see the opportunities and start buying when the stocks or when the assets are down, very discounted assets. They buy them when they're down. And when the market start picking up or when the disaster is over, they start coming in the open. Looking back at in our years, of course, I'm not going to talk about the 70s or something, but there was a disaster. There was a recession in 2008 throughout the world. There are some people who saw the opportunities, who bought the assets, who bought the stocks when they were very much affordable at discounted prices. And when the market started to pick up, those assets, those investments, they doubled, they tripled, they went 100x. Even now, we're still talking of the same language.
Yes.
Cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin per se, it was at 60,000 US dollars, over 60,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
Currently, it's at 20,000 US dollars. In fact, below 20,000 US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say this is the best opportunity for people to prepare and become millionaires in the next bull run? Can
Okay.
you share with our viewers here?
Okay. So I'm going to answer this question by giving you what I call myself 5 fundamental pillars of investing in crypto. So 5 fundamentals pillars of investing in crypto. You need to write them down because you're not gonna get them. You're not gonna get this ones from anybody. So there's 5 fundamentals to answer your question. Number 1 is time horizon. Time horizon. Looking at the timing, which is that he's talking about right now, which is the right timing right now. Where we are is the right timing, and I just gave you the figures. And again, I even explained the figures where BTC is going to go to. But again, do we really know that it's going to go there? Are we get together? This is where by now you go to point number 2, which you call dollar cost average. Because where we are, we're not sure from there maybe, because this is the right time. But now it's playing 16.5, 20K, 17K, which is the good collection point. So now what you know to do, when you look at the time horizon, which is the time, good time, which is point number 1. Then point number 2, you need to do dollar cost average, which you call DCA. You understand? So these are 5 fundamental pillars of investing in crypto. And then if you look at dollar cost average, the main important thing, because trust me, this is point number 3. Because this time you're going to see 500x. You're going to see 1000x. You're even going to see 10,000x. That's one thing that I can see. But what do you need to do? You need to do what you call diversification. Because if you don't do diversification, you don't really know. Layer 1 project came. Solana, Luna, what is it called? Matic came. But Solana outperformed all of them. Matic did $1,000, did $67,000. Solana, $1,000 did $460,000. Luna, $1,000 did $54,000. So you don't really know which one is going to be really, really adopted. Hence, you need the diversification. On the diversification, you go in strategically and strategize, classify the projects. When you classify them, then you know you're choosing this the one that I can actually go into. And then when you do that, now, number 4, you need to do what you call understanding what you are investing in. If you don't understand what you're investing in, then you're not going to make it. I don't want you to go and buy BFT because, like Mabena is talking to say, everybody's talking about it on what is called on Facebook. You need to understand what you are investing in. If you understand, now you're good to go. You have diversified your portfolio. And lastly, we have what you call compound interest. How does the compound interest, the lesson for another day? So those are my 5 fundamental pillars of investing to answer your question, Mabena, to say, is it the right time? Did I answer you?
No, great stuff. And going further, since 2023 is being predicted as the recession year, the bear market,
Yes.
how can people survive in this market, in this industry? I know there are people who are in this industry who are well invested in this industry. Some people are not really employed anywhere else, but their income comes from this industry, the crypto industry, the network industry. But now, when the recession, the hardships, the economy, not only in the crypto space, but all over Africa, all over South Africa, all over Africa. How can people survive this? What are the other ways of surviving in this space?
Mabena, we had a big pandemic that happened that left everybody speechless, whereby they said 3 weeks you're going to be locked down. But the 3 weeks tend to be months and months of it. And this is the time whereby many millionaires were created. Do you know that? This is whereby many millionaires were created here in Africa, South Africa especially to mention. How did they do it? So we're going to a recession, which is next year, which is something that we've been given a warning. The pandemic, we were not given a warning. You understand? So looking into this, to me, I'll say you need to go all out. Do networking. Networking is the real. Do your cryptocurrency networking. Just know what you're doing. join the others. Because for you to invest in cryptocurrency, I don't want to lie to you. Because investment in cryptocurrency is a portfolio. But for you to have this, you need to be in a you need to be in a network that you are doing, you're going all out to make it. Because one thing that you need an income. If you don't have an income, you're not going to make it, because you end up selling your portfolio at a lower price. Because we've got a recession that is coming, that has been predicted, isn't it? But let me tell you, Mabena, with a war, a biggest war, Russia and Ukraine. What was the impact that was being said to people is going to make the world suffer? You get what I'm saying? And many people even said, no, even BTC is going to go down. But what happened? It tends to be positive. It tends to be many people making money out of it, because the crypto reacted very well. You understand? Which became a fundamental as well. So with me, if you want to prepare for next year, the recession that is coming, crypto is going to be booming. That recession to me is going to cause crypto to boom, because there will be more adoption, more networks which are happening. With those more networks are the ones that makes people to adopt this crypto. So big up to all network leaders who are in the network, because when you're doing your network, teaching people how to buy BTC, this and that, you are teaching people about crypto as well. If it wasn't about cryptocurrency, it wasn't about Triple M, we're not going to know about BTC. We're not going to know about crypto. We're going to the end users again. So that's the advice that I can give. You need to go all out.
So it attests to say millionaires are born during the disaster period, during
Yes.
the times when there is so much negativity in the space, in the economic space, or in the societal space. That's when
Yes.
people who have got an eye of an eagle, they see opportunities.
Yes. Because if you look at that as well, you ask me a question, how are they going to survive? If you look in crypto, there are so many ways. Probably now there are almost like 100 ways of making money in crypto, which people are not aware of. And networking is one part of it as well. Ways of making money in crypto. Do you know that? You get it? Yeah.
Please give us three. Give us 3 or 4 ways of making money in the crypto space. That's what we want to share with our people here.
Okay, so I've got an academy called Dzvendaz Bitcoin Academy. I think most of the members are here. We've got people making 40%, 60%, 100%, sometimes 1%, sometimes 5% a day with what we call cryptocurrency trading. Cryptocurrency trading is in 3 ways. We've got what we call arbitrage. We've got what we call spot trading. We've got what we call futures trading, whereby this is made possible with the volatility that comes into the cryptocurrency space. Cryptocurrency is too volatile. So that volatility makes you to be able to buy crypto and sell crypto, buying low, selling high. So that's how you can also be able to make crypto, but to make money in crypto, but you need to learn about it. So in one category only, which is called cryptocurrency trading, I've given you already 3 ways: arbitrage trading, spot trading, and futures trading, where you're taking advantage of the market. The up and down, right now, if you go to the graph of any coin, there is an up and down of each coin that happens, where we teach you to fundamentally analyze, where we teach you to technically analyze the market as well. Hence, you create a salary. Hence, you create what is called, you create pocket money. Hence, you create an income for yourself as well, whilst you are waiting for the bull market.
Christopher Litabengi is here sharing with us some insights, deep insights about how to survive the bear market. There are so many ways you can undertake to make sure that you stay afloat. You need cash flow in the next few months, in the next coming months. You need cash flow. So you need cash flow. You need to survive. You need to keep going. You don't have to sell your portfolio. You don't have to discount your portfolio, but you need to create a cash flow from other means in the space, which is trading, which is staking, which is master nodes, like you just mentioned, and so many others. And network marketing as well. He says network marketing is also one of the best way of creating cryptocurrencies, or one of the way of accumulating cryptocurrencies. Remember, guys, we are in the stage where we need to accumulate as much as possible. We need to accumulate cryptocurrencies to prepare for the next bull run. All right, Lita, we need you to give us 3 to 4 projects that you believe they can take our pockets to the next level. They can actually make our pockets full in the next bull run. Projects that are solid projects, gems, because at this point in time, if you look into the market, many projects are down. But of course, some of them are not going to survive this bear market. Some of them will come up stronger. And those that come up stronger, give us those ones that are going to actually make us millionaires and billionaires.
So, yes, so like what I said, we're going to see 1,000x, we're going to see 10,000x, we're going to see 500x in the projects in cryptocurrency space. But again, you still remember I used to go on Facebook giving people projects, making money, someone make $90, making $10,000. But again, until when are we going to spoon feed people? You understand? So there's this Facebook Live that I did last time. I think it's last month, whereby I told people what they need to look at. I talked about which something that you need to mention now, which something that you need to write down now. You need to look at Cosmos ecosystem. You need to look at Arbitrum ecosystem. You need to look at Polkadot ecosystem. Talking about Arbitrum ecosystem, when I gave it, they've got a new project that just launched, that just got listed on Binance like last week. So people, if they listen to what I was saying, they would have made good money. It's been trading 100% almost every day for this past 3 days, which is called Magic. The coin is called Magic. So can I tell you something about this coin called Magic? This is in the Arbitrum ecosystem, right? So if you look at this project, what it has done, it's a new Metaverse project that is actually coming to compete with Sand, ENJ, Mana. So it's going to be hyped during the bull market. They've made this project to make money in the bull run. You can make 500x. That's one thing that I can tell you. But now it's still up. You don't need to buy it now. Let me go to the project, straight to the project. Go to buy PYR. PYR. You need that project. And then I want you to look at Flux. Did you see what Flux is doing? In the background, many people doesn't know about this project. It's Masternozola. Now it's on. It's just doing crazy things, and the people are not noticing. Flux, FLUX. And again, of course, we're not going to talk about anything without mentioning Matic, because if you want to make money in crypto, you look what is happening in the cryptocurrency space. We've got NFTs which are trending, and which is the blockchain for NFTs. It's Matic and Solana. Solana is having a little bit of issues that is having right now. So go for Matic, because it's still very, very cheap. It's still less than $1. You'll be surprised to see Matic at $500. You'll be surprised to see Matic at $100. You'll be surprised to see Matic at $300. It's not going to be a surprise, because I told you. Matic is doing so many partnerships. Partnered with Samsung, partnered with what is called with Instagram. They are just news and news every day. Remember what we said, a project built during the bear market. Also another project, how many projects did I give you? I need you also to look, remember, in the Polkadot ecosystem. We've got something that people didn't talk about much, which was done towards the end of bull market, whereby we have got on the Polkadot project, we have got what is called Polkadot parachain blockchain projects, which were announced, which are on the auctioning part, on the exchanges, whereby we talk about Moon River. You need to buy Moon River, which is MNVR. I'm not going to give you much of the project, because I reserve that to my membership, to my Dzvendaz Bitcoin Academy. But if you go and spread some money there, you definitely make it. You come back and thank me probably and check me out and say, let's go to each Nando's.
All right, these are the projects. I think they are from the screen here. There are some that are still missing. I'm hoping that someone is going to write all of them that were mentioned
So
just
I
now.
mentioned PY. I'm not going to talk about BFT. To me, BFT is number one in my portfolio. I'm not going to talk about it because if I talk about it, my brain, people will think I'm convincing them. I don't want to convince people. I want people to learn about crypto, go do their research. But this one that I'm giving you, I've done my research. You know, according to history, we have made it. So PYR, Flux, right? Those are the projects that I'm giving. Matic, and then we go to Moon River. Those are 4 projects that I gave you. Just make sure you're buying the right project. It's a Flux, and then we've got PYR, and then we've got Moon River, and then we've got Matic. Those are 4 projects that I'm giving you.
Christoph, South Africa, Africa, and the world. These are the projects given now. Make sure that you do your own research, look into them. We are not financial advisors here.
Thank you.
That we are saying here is for entertainment purposes only. All right. Yeah. Look, you just mentioned earlier that people need to not to be spoon-fed every time. And of course, I saw you were doing a lot of live on Facebook, giving out some coins. Some of them, most of them, I would say, they were actually made people a lot of money. But now it comes to a point where people need to start researching on their own. People need to start going into the bush and catching the big catching the big elephant, coming with it home. So you don't have people, you don't have to wait for someone to go and hunt a big animal for you. Just go into the bush, have the skill, arm yourself, have the right machines, the right skills, the right tools, so that you can actually do it yourself. So do your own research on these projects. And of course, like we just said, these are recommended projects. All right, here they on the screen. Matic, thank you, Lungelo. Matic, PYR, Flux, Moon River, and Matic. Thank you so much, Lita. Let's look into the questions. If there are some questions here,
I want the negative ones only. I don't want the positive one.
Okay, you want the negative ones. Please,
only.
guys, send us your questions on the comment section. We are ready for your questions. All right, let me see. Let me check.
So commenting on that once you are reading them, commenting on that, you know what makes us stronger? Negativity. Negativity makes us strong, and negativity makes us to have strength. Just like if you see for a government as well, for it to be powerful, it's supposed to have an opposition part. It will be effective. So yeah, I like negativity because this is where we learn from. Because if somebody keeps on giving you positive news, saying thank you, this and that, you get on to, yeah, I like them because they give me the power as well. But what makes me to work overnight to make sure I deliver is the negativity. The negativity to say, Rengi, this is what you're saying about BFT. This is wrong. This is whereby I say, if the question is right, because some people ask me just question just to say, okay, they do this outreach and we get it. So yeah.
Christoph, here's the first one. It says, how do I know if the network marketing company is a scam? What exactly to look at?
Okay, so on that, this is whereby you asked me to say, I saw you all over, you're meeting different people, you're traveling all over. So there's things that we teach you to say, there are ways of making money in crypto. And if you are doing this, you look into this. For example, if you're looking into networking, right? For example, let's say right now, someone comes in market saying we're doing cryptocurrency mining. To me, I won't advise you to say go into it, because that's the thing of the past. You understand? Due to innovation, you're not going to be able to make any money into it. So in our academy, those are things that we teach. Even for you to go and pick which coin can you buy, we go deep and teach you what a token makes, what you need to look at. Like today, I gave you this 5 points: time horizon, dollar cost average. In the academy, we go deep into them and explain exactly what you need to look at. So when it comes to companies, again, the biggest thing, there's one big weakness whereby we don't know the owners of these people. I also lost money through this company. You understand? So we can have more positivity on our analysis, but again, it determines with the person who's running the company. Anytime they can just think of running away with the money, or just things are no longer balancing, then we lost the money. But again, at least you have what is called a calculated risk, not just to go and say, I'm going to take risk. The other companies which are good there, they can take you 2 years, 3 years, other than a company that you know for sure it's going to take you 3 months or 4 months. That's not good. So those are the things that we also teach as well.
Okay, Christoph, guys, can you send your questions? Unless if you don't have any questions, you don't have anything to ask, or you are full. But now I've got this one. Says, can you see if the FTX collapse, the same thing can happen to the whole crypto world? It looks like it's a question as well. Just on top of that,
yeah, that's the thing that we were talking about. This is theory. These things happen. It's like you're saying, we are living right now in the world. You're saying if Wengi died because of corona or because of cholera, we're all gonna die. This is the same thing of this. It's part of crypto. We're gonna face this thing. It's like you're saying, I don't want to use a bus because there was an accident yesterday. You get it? It's a bad driver who was driving that bus. It's part of the road. It's part of the journey. You get it? So if you are scared of those things, you're not gonna make it. That's one thing that I can tell you. You're gonna be bent and then you're gonna wake up. That's one thing that I can say. We're gonna, like somebody now. You know, we have what a risk that we are used to, which is normal to us. Like to say, I'm going to buy my tomatoes and go and sell them there. What if they're all rotten? That's what you're asking. Get what I'm saying? FTX, we just mentioned what went wrong there. It doesn't mean if FNB is bad, then Capitec and Nedbank and Standard Bank, they are bad. It was the person who was bad. We have to take out the rotten apple. Did you guys do analysis about crypto? Who is holding a lot of crypto in the world? FBI. Where is FBI from? From America. Go and check those statistics. Who is the biggest country holding crypto? Oh, I was saying BFT, not BFT, sorry. Who is the biggest people holding BTC? It's an FBI. Which is the biggest country that is which is the world in BTC? It's China. But at the same time, they will be spreading fields. We need to be careful, guys. We don't need to be end users. FTX issue is something that happened. It's like you're asking to say, what happened to Luna? Is it not going to happen to the other project? It was Luna. It's done. We move on.
All right, no, Christoph. The other one is, will Binance survive the negativity it's facing now?
Binance is the big deal. You understand? With me, we all know when it comes to the world, we have the big powers, which is America. America is not just shaken, but how many countries have tried to threaten America is still standing today. Binance, they've got everything. They even provided proof of reserves. They even trying to provide everything. Guys, field is part of crypto. And Binance definitely it will. If it was, you would have seen the impact already for the past days that have happened. You would have seen it. So to me, with now, I'm not shaken. I didn't even update my followers because to me this issue is nothing. But Bena, you know, this thing happened with the Binance before. They even threatened them to say we are closing them because they're doing money laundering. This is bigger than this issue. Back then, we were towards bull market again when this happened. So it's part of crypto.
Geoffrey says, you mentioned that market cap and supply of a token doesn't predict or give the price of the token coin. You cited Ethereum. Apart from mass adoption, explain to us what works and what to look into.
Okay, so when you want to make it in a project, look at Ethereum. Ethereum, the use cases, guys. Let me not talk about the project. It's about the use case. Use cases are the ones that drives a project. what the because if we talk about mass adoption, if there's no use cases are the ones that drives people to come into, and the biggest investors to come into the project. That's one thing that I can say. Look at Ethereum. All decentralized apps, they are built on Ethereum, which makes Ethereum to have power apart from its supply, which is unlimited. So the most important thing for a project to grow organically is the projects and the developments which are happening with that coin. If the project is not developing, if the project is not doing anything, is what is supposed to happen in the crypto space, it's not going to do anything.
But the way of developing a cryptocurrency, mining only?
Minting as well. You can mint as well.
Okay.
It's what we call minting. So many projects are minted.
All right. Which platform is secure to build a portfolio?
Decentralized exchanges are good. Remember what they are saying, not your keys, not your crypto. But to me, again, it doesn't apply. Risk is everywhere. People are getting scammed there on those decentralized exchanges, like Trust Wallet, this and that. So the risk is everywhere. It depends with how you carry, how you protect yourself. So Binance is good, OKX is good, KuCoin is good, but again, there's field saying, oh, this exchange have done this. Look what happened with MGOX back then. Yeah, you understand? So it's 50-50.
All right. Someone is asking, kindly, what's your review on the BBT?
So BBT, right? We've got BBT, which is what is called, it's a new pre-sale. You need to look into pre-sales as well, which is something that so BBT, to me, what I do normally when I give out pre-sales, BBT is a pre-sale that I just give to people. I analyze the people. I also know them in person. They brought in a pre-sale, which I looked into their white paper. I talked to the team. I saw the legitimate part of them. It's a project that is going to do well because they even mentioned that they are going to list on KuCoin and as soon as they launch the project. So to me, it's a solid project, even if you check on their white paper. But again, you never know. They can choose to run away. You don't know, like SB. You never know. You understand? But according to cryptocurrency side story, it's a solid project that they are building. It's something that I can encourage people to say, go and invest what you can afford to lose. In crypto, you invest what you afford to lose.
Gustav, thank you so much, Coach Vengai. Thank you so much for your presence and for the deep insights that you have shared with our viewers here. Kindly, what are your last words? How do you assure that person who's still holding in the crypto space, who's still holding their portfolio? Of course, portfolios have been slashed in half or slashed to the minimums. Some, they're even selling their portfolios at these minimal prices. What would you say to that person to make sure that you give them the strength to keep holding, to keep going against all the storms that are happening?
Yeah, so one advice that I can give you, there's no other thing or no industry or anything in the world that's going to make you to make that $1 billion. If you don't want to be a billionaire, that $1 million, except crypto. There is no other thing, no business that can make you to make that money apart from crypto. So what I can say, understand how crypto moves, understand how crypto works, strategically go into crypto. Your portfolio might be quarter right now, but that same quarter is going to make you make it. That's one thing that I can say. Also look for mentors, people who can teach you. We've got a number of them. We've got Alison, Koza, we've got BFT owners, we've got Lonwabo, we've got so many people in the industry who are pushing in this industry. If you go to different countries, we've got so many people. Look for them. They give you different value. Today I gave you different value, not that I know it all. Beben is going to give you a different value there. Mabena is going to give you a different value there as well. Just like we've got Aston is going to give you a different value. Just look for somebody who teaches. No one knows it all. That's one thing that I can say. So the advice that I can give it to you, don't give up because we have seen field. Stay away from field. It's part of crypto. keep and protect your portfolio. If things get harder, go to the network, but know which network are you doing. Don't just go to say whatever happens there, because you also need to protect your followers. So we need to do the right thing. To me, one thing that I can say, my last words is, we chase money, but this money is a blessing that comes from God. How does it come from God? It comes through doing the right thing. If you chase money, you're not going to make it. But if you do the right thing, God is going to bless you with the money, whatever amount that you want. And that whatever amount that you want is in the crypto industry. This is where you see all the factors. They are now moving also into the cryptocurrency space. It's no longer satanic. They have learned that no, it's the world that is changing. Thank you so much.
Christoph, have a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. What do they say? Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year.
Yeah.
Or give us some festive season greetings. Give our viewers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Maybe you want to give them some free BFTs. I don't know what should we have,
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. I can be able. I don't know, however, because my battery is low. I don't know, however, you're gonna do it on your side as well. It's your show. It's your host. I can be able to say, I can take out. I can buy 1 million coins. I don't know how you can do it. Probably gonna choose 10 people that I do 100,000, or you're gonna choose 2 people that I'm gonna do 500,000, and then you give me the names tomorrow. I can send BNB for them to be able to buy, to say Merry Christmas to you. This is how much I believe in BFT. I buy people BFT with the little that I have. So Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year. And next year is supposed to be a new start in everything. So get prepared. This is the time that you get prepared. Don't finish all your money with the Christmas. Christmas is just a thing that comes and passes. That money that you can use for Christmas is something that can create a generational wealth for you. 10,000 rands can be 10 million rands, can be 1 million rands, can be 5 million rands. Yeah, you don't believe it, but you can prove it. If you want to prove it, let's do it. Thank you so much, Mabena. Thank you so much, Empire Crypto TV, for what you're doing, spreading the word to everybody. Thank you so much.
Christoph, thank you, Coach. Thank you. Later.
So I'll get the people. I don't know. I said I'm gonna buy about 1 million. You tell me tomorrow how I'm gonna do it, and then you're the one who's gonna process. Or probably I'll send the BNB to you, and then you can be able to buy for them. I don't know what you want me to do. Thank you.
Christoph, I'll create something. I know how I'm gonna do it. I'll create something. I know how I'm gonna do it. Thank you so much. I'll let you know.
Thank you.
All right. That was Vengai Dzvedere talking to us about the industry, crypto space, about how to make money, and of course, the much anticipated bull market, which is due anytime. So yes, guys, thank you so much for coming through. Please subscribe on our YouTube channel. Once you subscribe, you might be one of those 10 people that I'm gonna actually win. So keep coming to the show. Attend our next live show. That's when you're gonna win the free BFTs if you attend our next show. How do you know that we're gonna have our next show? Subscribe on our YouTube channel and press the notification button. You heard from Vengai that is gonna send us some coins. Definitely, I'll make sure that they're coming to our viewers, to our loyal viewers on the channel. So make sure that you subscribe on our YouTube channel. Go to Empire Crypto TV, subscribe, hit the notification button. The next live show, you're gonna be one of the people who get some free BFTs. You heard that? That's true. You heard that? Great stuff. The next live show, I'm gonna make sure that you win the BFTs. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Just checking some few messages before I close. Okay, thanks, Mr. Madlala. You always loyal to the journey. Okay, Christoph. Christoph Marazaire. Okay, Christoph. Super. Christoph, good messages. Karazile, thank you, gents, so much. Super. Christoph. Mabuza. Christoph. Christoph. Yameka. Okay, Christoph. There we go. Christoph, Jameson, BFT, Viva BFT, Christoph. All right, Maria, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Christoph. Okay. All right, CM, life-changing segment. Thank you, coaches. Christoph. All right, Tandy, thank you, coach. It was a powerful session. Indeed. Okay, Christoph, Dorothy, Merry Christmas and a happy blessed New Year. Indeed. Okay, Christoph, Margaret, Merry Christmas. BFT, Ahoy, Gertrude, Christoph, Merry Christmas. Oh, yes. Okay, Christoph. All right. Paul says, best interview ever. Christoph. Okay. Christoph. Zinzi says, you guys are doing great job, Mr. Vengai and Mr. Mapena. Thank you so much. All right. Grace says, Merry Christmas to you, to Vengai and Mapena. Thank you so much. Humbled. Okay. I wish to be one of them. Okay. Christoph, subscribe on our YouTube channel. You're going to be one of the winners of the BFT coin. Okay, Christoph. All right. You are very kind, Vengai. Christoph is a kind guy indeed. Okay. Ravi says, send some here, Miss Mapena. Subscribe on our YouTube channel and make sure that you hit the notification button. Okay, Christoph. Appreciate everything. Quiet. Christoph. Thanks. Super. All right. Okay. All right. Merry Christmas and thank you for such solid information indeed. It was insightful. All right. 2023 is a new start. Of course, it's a new start. Biggest year. It's your big year. This is a bear market, guys. The next bull run, if you miss it, the next bull run, blame yourself. Blame only yourself. Okay, Hassan, of course, you are a champ. Always loyal to the chain. Christoph, all right. 2023 and beyond, I'm ready. Bring it on. It's coming. Loyal to the chain. Super. Ivy, me please. Okay. Christoph, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you, Carol. All right. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks, Libert. Great presentation. Spot on. Thanks, Tafatwa. Okay. Compliments of the season. Great stuff. Thank you, Geoffrey, for your participation. Thank you so much. It's noted. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Please look out for our next live show with our next guest. The next presentation is going to be announced. Catch me on Facebook. I'm Elson Mabena. So make sure that we connected on Facebook as well. Just look for me, Elson Mabena. And subscribe on our YouTube channel, Empire Crypto TV. Connect to us on our social platforms as well, Empire Crypto TV, and our Twitter space, our Instagram as well. We are on Instagram, So yes, Elson Mabena. There we go. That's my name, Elson Mabena. Catch me on Facebook. Great stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Till we meet again. Thank you for your participation.